First, you turn the time circuits on.
WRGN connected. WIVH connected.
This readout tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. You input your destination time on this keypad.
Good morning, Bible quiz.
3, 2, 1.
Sound gets me every time.
I know.
Terry.
I'm actually almost waiting for it to say, "You've got mail."
That's exactly right. Well, good morning to you. We're coming to you live from the WRGN and WIVH studios. It is Connect this morning. I'm Tim Madeira.
I'm Terry Perrine. Good morning.
We want to welcome you on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram with us again.
Wonderful
It
to have our
is.
Instagram friends back.
It kind of feels weird to know that we're there
I
again.
know, but you know, it was so great. It was like they were just waiting for us because as soon as we went on Instagram, there were already like 5 people waiting.
Mhm.
It was so good.
Yeah,
So
so
thank you guys.
we're out there where you are, we are. Or no, that's not right.
If you're there, we're
Thank
there.
you. Yes.
Mhm.
And we're encouraging you to connect with us live here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or you can always go the old fashioned way and call us at 800-245-3688 or text us at 800-245-3688. Just like you'd text anybody else, put that number in there, put the answer to our Bible quiz and send it off to us. That will be your entry, by the way. And if your answer is correct, you will have the opportunity to win this week's giveaway. What are we doing?
We are doing a $20 gift card to your go-to grocery store. So we want to make it easy for you to use your gift card. So as long as your go-to grocery store does gift cards, that's what you would win.
All right, that sounds great. And of course, complete contest rules for all our giveaways here on WRGN and WIVH are found on our respective websites, WRGN.com or WIVH.org. Well, I think the thing to do is to take a look at our Bible quiz. All right, here we go. Bible quiz is this. Fill in the blank. Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. That
Yeah.
could almost be a proverb or something. I feel
Exactly.
like. Yeah. Lots
Yeah.
of wisdom in that.
I'll tell you, our speech is so important,
Mhm.
and giving grace is important as well. I know we talked about that a little bit with the things that happened in Kirk County, and you know, there's okay, who's at fault here, and all of that.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes we just need to be gracious
Yes.
in our speech, and
Yes.
certainly we want to look and say, could we do better on something?
Right. And you know what's helpful for me? I mean, it's also challenging, but it's helpful is if I think about it, I have definitely been given grace myself
Right?
for things that I will say are less than helpful.
Right?
And so surely that has been given to me
Yeah.
multiple, countless times.
Yeah.
And so I need to give that grace to other people.
Exactly. So that question again, that Bible quiz.
Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one.
Fill in that blank for your chance to win. And of course, we're not going to leave this without a fun question as well. One, two, three, actually, are your options on our fun question today, not 4. It is World Emoji Day today. What emoji was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year? And our options are...
Clapping hands. Now, of course, these are emojis. So if you really want to see the emoji, you'll want to check out our off-air experience streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah.
But since these were potentially were the Oxford Dictionary Words of the Year, you probably already know these emojis.
Yeah.
Because you probably use them. So the first one is clapping hands, face with tears of joy. So unlike the one I use where it's like rivers of sadness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the tears of joy.
Now, actually, Doug and I had a conversation about this morning because I was thinking that what you said,
Yeah.
rivers of sadness, I thought that was a laughing emoji.
No, that's like I'm sitting over here bawling.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I learned that this
Yeah.
morning because that is one of the most used emojis.
I believe it.
I
Lots of
Don't.
people are
I have-
dramatic like me.
I have never used that one except when I thought it was a laughing with
Oh,
tears.
yeah.
And that was, I
Yeah.
was wrong,
Uh-huh.
obviously.
Yeah. So,
Oh, the
so
third
the
one.
third
Yeah,
choice,
sorry.
yeah, the smiling face with heart-shaped eyes. Now, I never use this,
Oh,
but I do use the smiley face with like the 3 hearts.
okay.
That's just kind of like, oh, I love you.
I use that one and the tears, the smiley face with the heart-shaped eyes a lot with my girls.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Now, Dan didn't even know the smiley face with like the 3 hearts. He didn't even know that existed
Oh,
because we had this conversation a few weeks ago.
okay.
He's like, what is that?
Oh, really?
And it was when I said, I don't like the thumbs up.
So you would rather use the smiley face with the heart-shaped eyes?
No, the smiley face with the 3 hearts.
Oh, the 3 hearts. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because that's just like, everything's good. Thank
Okay.
you. Have a good day.
All right.
Love you.
Well, you've got your options now. You can give us a call or connect with us on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram and give us your answer. The Bible question, of course, we want you to get right so that you can get entered for that Go To Grocery Store card giveaway. Or you can also answer the fun question, but you don't have to have that one right. That one's just for fun. So don't go looking it up. Just
No,
take a guess
resist
like
the
the
urge
rest
to
of
Google.
us. That's right. We're going to start with Cody Carnes.
Tim, can you keep the monitor a little bit lower?
Oh, sure.
Because I noticed Kay Rita's had to play the cover-up music
Oh, because it was too
a
loud.
little bit louder.
Sure.
So for those of you who are on our off-air experience, because of copyright issues, we actually cannot stream the audio of the music.
Right.
We don't own the copyright to that, so we cover it up with our own.
Well, actually,
Little
we
beat.
do.
Well, we do,
The problem is that Facebook
Yes.
and YouTube
and yeah.
don't realize
They
that
don't.
we do.
I mean, we have it to play it because we're a radio station, but
Exactly.
as far as they're concerned, like it's just you're
Right.
not that person, so
Yeah.
you don't get it.
Yeah.
They
and
don't do what they need to do on their end. To
Exactly.
verify
And
that.
I'm actually surprised, Terry, that they haven't figured it out
I
yet.
know.
Because they should be able to say, okay, for instance, a radio station
Yeah.
has the license and they should be able to do it that
Right.
way. Because we don't just pay for over the air, we pay for streaming.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
they haven't figured out a way, and I guess maybe not enough stations do stuff like this, but they haven't
Maybe.
figured out a way to license that yet. So
Yeah.
until
yeah.
they do, and
Yeah.
figure out a way to charge us for it as well.
Exactly. So then Kay Rita lays that bed down on top
Right.
of it, and it's been the levels have been a little off. So
Okay,
we'll try
I
it a
will
little
keep-
lower today.
That down.
Yes.
And that way, I use it partly, a
Mhm.
little inside baseball here,
Okay.
partly to know that we don't have our on-air microphones on
Yes.
because it automatically cuts out the studio monitor
Yes.
here.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So enough inside baseball. Yeah. So the emojis.
The emojis.
Are you an emoji, like use emojis a lot?
I wouldn't say I'm like a power emoji person. Like I know some people, there's like 15 emojis in one paragraph, you know?
Right.
I'm not that,
Okay.
but unless it's really quick, yes, no, up, down, you know, type of thing, there's probably an emoji in it.
Okay.
Here's my thing. It is so hard to convey
An
the
emotion.
correct emotion
No, you're right.
in a text, and it's so easy for people to go, oh, well, that was a little bit, you know, terse
Extra.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just want to make sure people know it's all good. And so I try to use it to soften it.
Okay.
Or like the other thing, unfortunately, I'm really good at sarcasm. If you haven't figured that out
Oh, you know what?
yet, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
One of my 7 deadly sins.
Yes, exactly. So I try to like soften the potential for any untoward sarcasm with like the laughy face or
Gotcha.
whatever it's called.
Gotcha.
Now, how about you?
I am moderate user, and I would have to say I pretty much do the same thing.
Okay.
I will
Mhm.
I will let people know, look, I'm kidding. I've got a little winky thing.
Yeah.
That one's probably my most
Oh, the
used.
winky one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Doug thinks that I'm a little girly because I do use the heart emoji. Doug says I have never used the heart emoji except with my wife.
Really?
And I have used it for multiple other things. But
So I have a question for Q. I have two.
and you're going to have to hold it.
Oh,
'cause
look
we're
what time
10
it
seconds.
is.
Yeah,
Be
that's right.
thinking about your most used emojis. Q.
She can think about it.
Yes, be thinking.
That's Cody Carnes and Take You at Your Word. Well, we're talking about words as far as our word of the year is concerned. I have to say, Terry, I have a little issue with this. How can an emoji be a word of the year?
I don't know. I just was like, I don't understand that, so I'm just gonna pass over that part.
It's
and
it's
just-
like we pay no attention to what
I
things
know.
actually are anymore. We just pretend. But I mean, look, Oxford did it. We don't have the choice in it.
You know what was crazy is when I was at the university looking at applications,
Yeah.
college applications, and it would be like, write a paragraph about your favorite verse and what it means to you. And
No way.
you know-
I can see where this is going.
oh, people had emojis in that
What?
on a college application,
Oh, man.
like almost non-existent punctuation and emojis.
So an application written like a text.
Correct.
Wow.
Because that's how we communicate.
Yeah.
So therefore, that's how we communicate in a college application.
I mean,
Or so one thinks.
we are it seems regressing
Yes.
because we had a question, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? Our fun question had to do with the Rosetta Stone.
Right.
And what was on the Rosetta
2
Stone?
days ago? It was hieroglyphs. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pictures.
Well, it is.
We're back to
yeah.
communicating with pictures.
That's, you know what? I never made that connection before, but you've given me something to think about.
Okay. Hey, something else to think about is our Bible quiz and our fun question. So let's start with the fun question. We'll go backwards now.
Okay, sure. So the fun question is, what emoji was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year? Just bear with it. Okay. That doesn't make sense to me either, but that's okay. So your three choices are the clapping hands emoji, the face with tears of joy, which is kind of like the little tears that come out the side
Mhm.
in little droplets.
Yeah.
And then the smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
There's your options. Give us a call or
Yeah.
connect with us on
I don't
Facebook.
know. I don't
and
know. That's
Let
tough.
us know what you think. Our Bible quiz, of course, the one you want to get right.
Is
Yeah.
a fill in the blank. And it is, let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one.
All right. There you have it. You can connect with us, whether on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, text, or call. And we've gotten one actually through Facebook. We've got an answer through there. We've got a couple of other comments. Oh, in fact, somebody else put the hieroglyphic connection together.
Yeah, I see that. I see
TGD,
that.
he's on top of it.
Yep. He said the same thing you did. We're going back to hieroglyphs with emojis.
Well, we're going to go back to some music, give you an opportunity to connect with us. Also going to be talking about 1989.
I liked
Just a minute.
1989.
All right. We'll find out why on this Throwback Thursday. Here's Toby Mac. You liked 89.
You know what? I was very involved in my youth group at church at that time.
Oh, okay.
And
Giving away
I
some
was
age here.
like early to mid-teens.
Okay.
And we had a great youth group leader, and he made sure that we always had something to do to sort of keep us out of trouble, because it's a tough age, like
It is.
you can
You want to be socially
start
involved
to head down the
and
wrong
all of
path
that.
and
Yeah.
stuff at that time, and you want to get like a good foundation.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of moving into becoming like a young adult-ish,
right,
like you're
right.
heading that way now.
Yeah.
And it's a big transition for kids, I think, when
Mm-hmm.
you go from, preteen to teen. I don't know if you can probably attest
She's
to that
a
because
lot
she's a lot
closer to
closer,
that,
and
yeah.
she has 2 younger brothers. So, but yeah, and so we did a lot of stuff. But my favorite thing about that year is there were some things going on in my life, and it was really the first time that I can remember seeing the local church at work, like seeing the body do what the body is called to do.
Mm,
Now, did I know that? Like, would I have said that at the time?
right?
No.
Right.
But now, looking back, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
And at the time, I will say I did feel very loved.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So
that's
it
probably
was there,
all-
whether you're
Right.
cognizant.
I
of
would
it
have
or
thought
not.
of it as just love. But now, looking back, it's just amazing to see how God has cared for me. And I
Mhm.
know many of us feel this way every step of the way,
Yeah.
every day, every year of our
Yeah.
lives,
I think too, as we look at the whole Throwback Thursday and looking back thing, is that it's important for us to look back at times.
Mhm.
We see it in scriptures as well, because in the Old Testament, God would instruct them. That was the whole purpose of the feasts.
Yeah.
That the Israelites did. It was for them to remember what God did in the
Mhm.
past.
Mhm.
Because a lot of times, as we look back, like you did, we begin to realize things that
Oh, yeah.
maybe we didn't quite understand.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hindsight 2020 type
exactly.
of thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we were changing gears completely. We were talking about the emoji.
We're going to run out of time if you don't ask her
Oh,
question.
yes, exactly. So, 2 things. What is your what is your kind of thought, I guess, on these 3? Like, are any of them ones you use now?
Yes. No,
Oh,
I'm just
that's
laughing
great.
because I'm like trying to figure out what I am thinking. But yes, you have used all of these emojis. I think clapping hands is the one I use the least.
Okay.
But face with tears of joy and smiling with hard eyes, I definitely use a lot.
And
Okay.
what do you think you use the most now?
I use either like the rolling, it's like the laughing face with tears that's like
On its side.
Okay.
side,
Yeah.
yeah. Or I do the 3 heart eyes. The
Okay.
3 hearts.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Toby Mac closing things out here. We'll be back. Now, the clouds are moving faster now, hopefully out of here to some sunshine this afternoon. Going to take a look at the weather forecast here right now as we look at cloudy skies here in northeastern Pennsylvania and the Lehigh Valley right now. Then a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, but I rode the motorcycle anyway.
That's really brave.
Well, I'm saying stray means it may or may not happen.
If you need a ride later, let me know.
I think I'll be all right because it's supposed to be in the early part of the afternoon, which means by the time I leave here, it'll be gone. Some clouds overnight tonight. Here's the thing, 66 for the low. This is the first night in
Wow.
weeks
Yeah.
that we have gone out of the 70s for the overnight low. Going to make it seem really cool tomorrow morning when we wake up. 81 going to be the high for tomorrow, although some areas in the back mountain or in the mountains may not make it out of the 70s tomorrow
No
here in
complaining here.
northeastern Pennsylvania. Though in the Lehigh Valley, we will see a little bit warmer tomorrow, 82 for the high. Then for the weekend, as we look at Saturday, 86 for the high, some clouds. On Sunday, a nice day, 83, but some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon after some rain showers in the morning here in northeastern Pennsylvania. For the Lehigh Valley, a little bit warmer, as I said, but a little heavier rainfall as well on Sunday, with partly cloudy skies in the afternoon and the potential for some heavy rainfall in the Lehigh Valley, not so much here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So staying a bit south of us. How are things looking in the Virgin Islands?
Well, we had some rain, and now we are looking at sun and clouds mixed for the remainder of the day and a high of 89. But tonight going down to 79. Very light winds, not much to be worried about today and tonight as far as that goes. And then tomorrow on Friday, we are looking at partly cloudy skies, high of 88. Again, very light winds, but a very high UV index. I don't know, Tim, if you've been listening, but I've been fascinated because the UV index apparently is on a scale of 0 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, sometimes it just says extreme.
Oh,
And I really think that's
okay, we're
fascinating.
at 12.
Yeah, like 47,
Yeah,
you know.
right. I never paid much attention to the UV index. Maybe it's because I don't burn really easy.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
because of burning, but
yeah.
anyway. And then tomorrow night going down to 77 and, kind of looking off into the weekend. We're just looking at partly cloudy skies all weekend, high of 87.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And not bad as we look at the National Hurricane Center, all clear from here to Africa. And that's pretty much what we watch as we look at the Hurricane Center. Now, Florida and kind of the panhandle of Louisiana and all that, not so much. I just talked to my brother last night on the phone, and they're kind of battening down the hatches, being ready because they've got some disturbances, as they call them, over on that side of the Gulf, but nothing to worry about as far as our Virgin Island listeners are concerned. We're going to go to music from Dan Bremnes here, but let's give that Bible quiz first.
It's a fill in the blank, and it is, let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one. I'm having a little bit of an audio issue on the left ear, so
it could be.
It seems like if I shake this a little bit, it comes in, but
maybe, but it may be
I
here.
think it's your right ear now.
Because if this got knocked, yeah, it's over here.
Okay. Better?
Let's see if that does it.
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, good.
So the other question I had for you, Q, about emojis is, when I was at the university, I had a student tell me that the different color hearts meant different things. But I was just kind of like, hey, like your outfit, and if it was green, I'd like send a green heart. But then
you might have been saying something.
I might have been saying something I had no idea, So like I didn't know if that was just that individual or their circle of friends, or if that's like a commonly known thing.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I would say if there is a hidden language, it would be kind of like flowers. Yellow means friendship.
Right,
and stuff.
right. Yeah.
But I use different color. Like my one friend had a bridal shower that was lavender colored, and
Sure.
we sent purple
hearts.
purple
Right.
hearts back and forth. So to me, it doesn't mean anything.
Purple hearts.
Anything.
Is that what's in Lucky Charms?
It's pink hearts.
Oh, is it pink hearts in Lucky Charms? Because I know they mentioned that, like in the
the
leprechaun
like,
says something
pink
hearts,
hearts, yellow diamonds, blue
roses, blue.
No, I forget what blue is. I don't know.
Isn't it weird the things that pop into your head?
But the thing is,
that's what I heard when you said purple hearts. Was the leprechaun?
Now they have all these other ones. They have like a pot of gold, and they have a rainbow, and they have a hot air balloon, and like they're all swirly colors. It's like that. It's like red and blue swirled.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's been a while since I've had Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
I feel old. I didn't know something about kids cereal.
Oh, there you
They
go.
are
You're a
practically
grown-up
delicious.
now. That's great. Well, we have had several people check in already this morning, so I just want to give a shout out and say hey, and thank you for being part of our off-air experience here on Connect. TGD is here and wishing us and everyone else, I'll say, a good morning. So good morning to you, TGD. We heard from Joanne also, Joanne Wright. And we also heard from Donald. And I don't know if I'm missing anyone, but that is what I'm seeing. Oh, you got more?
We have Rick Miller on Instagram. So
Wonderful.
thanks for tuning in.
Dan Bremnes, and a great song from him. We've got lots more music coming your way. Birthdays coming your way as well in just a few. And our Bible quiz.
Yeah, now you'll want to remember that you can actually contact us, connect with us, answer the Bible quiz every single day. Every day that you do and you get the answer correct, you get another entry into the drawing for the week's prize, which is a $20 gift certificate for your go-to grocery store. So today's quiz is a fill in the blank, and it's let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one.
All right, that is our Bible quiz. We also have our fun question on this World Emoji Day. We've been talking about emojis in our off-air experience, so you can check that out on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, or on Instagram and interact with us there as well. The emoji that was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year. Which one was it? The clapping hands, like UQ, by the way. I never use that one. That is my least used. The face with tears of joy, or the smiling face with heart-shaped eyes. I use the other two a lot more. So I am throwing out the clapping hands.
Okay.
I'm saying
are
that's
you
not the
committing
word
to
of the
either
year.
of the other two?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm going to commit to one.
Oh, okay.
I feel ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
Because that's the one you use the most.
No,
Oh.
I don't use it at all.
Oh, I thought, you use the
I
three
use the
hearts.
three
I know.
hearts.
Yeah, I got it. A little slow this
Yeah,
morning.
it's okay. But maybe other people try to do the same thing I do, but they just choose that emoji.
Because it's right next to
Yeah,
the,
and it softens things up.
Yeah.
It makes it like, hey, I'm not upset. Just
right.
telling you some facts.
Speaking of the way emojis talk, TGD, he said that he uses the rolling laughing emoji because the crying laughing emoji comes across as passive aggressive. I don't know. I think people are reading too much into these emojis when you go that far.
Well, see, and that's the thing. People are already reading into your words and like
True.
implying things that you never meant, because it is
Mm.
very hard to communicate the subtleties of emotion and expression.
Okay.
And so people add emoji, but then that just is a whole nother level of things.
It's
You have
true.
to guess.
It's
So,
true.
I don't know.
I guess I'm just shallow. I don't know. Well, we're going to talk 1989. We're also going to talk birthdays when we come back. Here's Rend Collective. Missed the play button.
Oh, that's okay.
So we're going to throw back to 1989.
That's great.
Were you born in 89? She laughs.
Was your
No.
parents born in 89?
Were your parents married in 89? No, they weren't.
No, my parents were married in 2000. It's actually going to be their 25th wedding anniversary in a week. And
25 years? That's
5
awesome.
years. And I was born in 2003. So
Okay.
I was not alive in 1989.
Not alive. Parents not
Not
married.
even
That's true.
close.
As I'm thinking about it now, as I'm thinking back, I graduated in 87 from college. So your dad was probably maybe not even.
Do you know when your mom and dad were born? What years?
My mom was born in 1979 and my dad was born in 1980.
Okay. So he was 9 years old
He
in
was
89.
9.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
The arrangement right now is cutting off like half my face because of the banner.
Am I too loud? Or...
No, the banner was cutting, like you could only see. It's like I was underwater.
Oh.
Oh boy. Now, have you ever heard someone suggest that the praying hands emoji was never meant to be the praying hands
I
emoji,
have.
but it was a high five?
I have.
But Christians turned it into the praying hands.
I love that.
I do too.
That we have taken
I mean,
over.
real or not, I
Yeah.
think it's awesome that we took it over. But
Yeah.
I never thought of it as high five until someone told me that.
I think most people didn't. I think that it wasn't necessarily a takeover. It was just that everybody thought that's what it was.
Right.
And went with that.
That's great.
And then it was found out later that it was a high five. But yeah. Either way, that one is one that I think has become more praying hands if it
Mhm.
wasn't meant that way in the beginning than anything. I don't know that
Yeah.
anybody uses it as a high five.
I don't. I mean, maybe it's my circle of
Could be.
whatever people, but I don't know anybody that uses it that way either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, last week my cousin had a heart attack, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them, her friends and others, were the praying hands thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
And maybe it was that, and maybe they were not giving high fives.
No,
So-
not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, so, all right, we've got the birthdays coming up, and also our throwback year. So
All right.
your options there. If you have a birthday, let us know. We would love to hear from you and share it with our listeners. And look, you can request a song for your birthday as well. We love to play
And
stuff that
anniversaries.
you want to hear.
We love anniversaries. Love to celebrate marriages, and whether it's a 1-year anniversary or a 63-year anniversary. The reason I was thinking that is our neighbor just passed away, but they'd been married 63 years.
That's music on your Good News Network, WRGN and WIVH. We're going to take a look at birthdays, but want to give you that Bible quiz as well as our fun question on this World Emoji Day. What emoji was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year? Was it the clapping hands, the face with tears of joy, or the smiling face with heart-shaped eyes? Terry going with the smiley
Yes.
face with heart-shaped eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I've not yet had myself committed here to this.
Well, you must do it before the show is over.
I will do that.
Dan's counting on you.
Yeah, right. I got to keep that leaderboard at least
Yes.
close to even.
Exactly.
Our Bible quiz: let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to blank each one. Well, what birthdays are we looking at today?
Well, on the national scene, I have chosen Donald Sutherland. And I chose him because I feel like a lot of people would know who he was. You know who he was, right?
I know that he's an actor.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's a movie actor. He was born in Canada in
I didn't know that.
1935. I didn't either till I looked him up. Just passed away last year in June
Mhm.
at the age of 88. And he was in so many movies
Oh, yeah.
and TV shows. Now, this piece that I'm looking at says he played Hawkeye in the 1970 movie MASH, not the show,
Right.
the movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he was also in The Eagle Has Landed, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but most recently probably Hunger Games
yeah.
is what people know him
Exactly. Yeah.
from. He was actually originally intended to become an engineer, but then changed and went to the London Academy of Music. So that's like
Really?
a major career change.
Yeah. And then wound up an actor.
And he wound up an actor. And all 4 of his sons, he named them after directors that he worked with.
Oh, wow.
I think that's fascinating.
Yeah. And some of them are actors as well.
They are. In fact, I think it was yesterday we were talking about what we did, what movies we watched as
Mhm.
kids or something like
Goonies and all
that.
those.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was his son, Kiefer Sutherland,
Right.
was in a movie that I watched a lot as a kid that I do not recommend that
okay.
you watch because it's about vampires.
Oh,
but
okay.
for whatever reason, I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his son. Kiefer.
Okay. Well, the birthday I have is Angela Merkel.
I don't know who that is.
She was actually the first female chancellor of Germany.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, born in Hamburg, Germany. She is 70 years old, and she actually has been very involved in politics over in Europe concerning the EU and the work to do different things. And so Angela Merkel celebrating a birthday today. She was actually a research scientist
Wow.
before she went into politics. So, yeah. Angela Merkel, born on this date. Well, some local birthdays. I want to say a very happy birthday to Judy Lee. Happy birthday to you. Judy May celebrating a birthday
That's great.
today as well. She, our former administrative assistant here, now living in Tennessee. Want to say a happy birthday to Denise Salt as well. And Pastor Dwight Hodney. I mean, the list is long today. as
Oh,
far
I
as
was going to
birthdays.
say Pastor Dwight Hodney.
Okay.
No,
Well-
that's okay. I have others when you're done.
I'm sure. Now, Pastor Dwight, I have known for many years, was
Mhm.
my wife's pastor before we got married and performed our wedding ceremony along with
Oh.
our dad.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
I
Pastor
love
Dwight
that.
Hodney. Yeah.
He was our small group, community group leader when we first went to fellowship and for, many years when we first started. And so his wife, Holly, has been very instrumental in encouraging me through my illness over the last few years, and just appreciate both of them and how much time they invest into discipling others.
That is great. Discipleship so important. And when you get a guy like Pastor Dwight, who
Mhm.
is so committed to
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And I know for me, I appreciated that very much because he was also one who discipled my wife. And
That's
so,
wonderful.
you know, seeing that
Mhm.
happen in their lives is in her life rather is pretty cool. So
Yeah, for
I
sure.
actually I'm going to toss up on our off-air experience a picture of Pastor Dwight, and I mean my wife and I are featured slightly more prominently in that, but there's Pastor Dwight
There
and my
he is.
dad in the
Yeah.
background.
That's great.
Yeah, so you
I
can
love
see
it.
that in the off-air experience.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you have any other locals?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, I would like to wish a very happy birthday to Sophie Rittenhouse. Sophie goes to the same church that I do,
Okay.
and she was actually involved from time to time in the same small group that I was just talking about.
That Pastor Dwight was in. Oh,
Yes.
cool.
And so want to say happy birthday to Sophie. Also want to say happy birthday to John Schaefer from Tunkhannock. Worked for many, many years up at the high school there. And happy birthday to Bruce Fowler. And it's a way too long of a story to tell you how I know him, but happy birthday.
All right. Natalie Grant and Corey Asbury. When we come back, we're going to throw it back to
Exciting.
1989.
Woohoo. Five? Wow, you better be careful what you say.
Yeah, right?
And then she says in 1989, she was off to 1 year of Bible school and had just graduated in 88. Wow, what a throwback.
Okay. Yeah, that I think she was going to Christ for the Nations.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Lisa. Our throwback year, 1989, as I was looking back at 1989 and some of the things, we're going to talk about some of those things, but
Mhm.
also talk about some of the Christian artists from that year.
Mm.
So I am going to ask you on air, your Christian artist that you may remember from 1989. Maybe you weren't into Christian music in 1989?
No,
No.
but my parents did listen to Christian music around that time.
Now, your dad, a musician.
He's a musician.
So he's got
Yeah,
probably a like,
professional musician. Yeah.
and I mean,
so-
his interest in music was probably very broad.
It was,
Yeah.
yes. And so yeah, we actually went to a Carmen concert.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell you for sure if that was 89, but that was like in
Somewhere in
the
that time
87 to 92 range, we'll
Okay.
say. And then we also listened to a lot of Sandy Patty at that time.
Okay.
And I personally loved Amy Grant. She had come out with an album around then that was like hot pink and leopard print. And of course, I just immediately liked it for that reason,
Right.
probably. But it was a very contemporary poppy sound.
Mhm.
And so we actually had a VHS tape
Oh, wow.
of music videos from that album. And I watched
Wow.
it all the time. It was so
Yeah.
cool. But I can share all that on,
Okay.
on air
yeah,
too.
We will talk on
But
air
you
about
won't
it
have to
as
hear
well.
all the wrestling through the memories to dig them up and dust them off.
Well, and that's the thing is that 89 in some ways to me seems like not that long ago.
I know.
And then when I realized like
Kay Rita's
that Kay
parents
Rita's
were almost
weren't
not
even
born.
married, right? All of a sudden it seems very long ago.
Yeah. Like ancient history.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Or like when the young people, Dan's son, Eli. Oh, you're from the 1900s.
Yeah,
aren't you?"
right.
Yes, indeed. I am, Eli. I am.
Oh. So some of the other artists from 89 we'll talk about, and I'll just list a couple of them here. BB and CeCe Winans. CeCe Winans
Oh,
still
I know
doing
CeCe
music.
Winans, yeah.
Stephen Curtis Chapman,
Yep.
still doing music.
Yep.
Now you mentioned Sandy Patty. I don't know that she's doing a whole lot anymore musically, but
She is touring off and on. Maybe, I don't know if Don's listening, but I'd say 4 or 5 years ago, we saw her in Williamsport.
oh, okay.
She was
That's
excellent.
not that long ago.
Excellent.
Hmm. And some others that may be familiar names to you.
Oh,
Twyla Paris.
yeah. You know who else?
Who?
Someone, just my husband, just messaged to not forget one.
Okay.
Striper.
Oh,
I was a big Striper fan.
yes. That's Natalie Grant and Corey Asbury. Well, it is time to throw back.
It is.
And we've kind of been throwing it back a little bit on our off-air experience, but want to mention some of the artists because we're going to play an artist from 1989 who was in the top 20
Okay.
in 1989, and someone that, even though, as you said earlier, Terry, you weren't that big into Christian music in 1989,
Okay.
you will be familiar with.
Is it Striper?
It is not Striper. Some of the other artists from that time, though, number one song, and I love this song from BB and CeCe Winan. It was called Heaven,
Okay.
and they did such a great job on that
Mm.
song. First Call, familiar with First Call?
No.
Harmonies. This group started, First Call did, as a background group for other groups.
Oh, okay.
They were so good, though, that
Mhm.
they took off on their own, did a song called Sweet Love. Another name that you're going to be super familiar with, number 3 in 1989, Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Yeah,
Still making music,
absolutely.
still knocking it out of the park, as they say.
That's right. I actually had an opportunity to get a little mini concert type thing at a private event for educators, like in Christian education.
Mm.
And he shared his testimony and everything. This was about 3 years ago. Man, he's still so good.
Oh,
I mean, he's better. It's amazing.
It is.
It's really amazing.
It really is, because he's done away with the mullet, and that's,
that just
Yeah.
makes it better automatically.
Now, our artist of the 1989 did have a mullet at the time,
Mhm.
not a massive mullet like Stephen Curtis Chapman had, just a moderate mullet.
Okay.
He has been around for a long time and had a group that worked with him called the Ragamuffin Band.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know what
Terry
you're
still
talking
has a
about.
blank look on her face.
In case you couldn't tell by
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Rich Mullins.
Oh,
Rich Mullins.
yes.
And the Ragamuffin Band.
Okay.
Probably best known for Awesome God,
Yes.
which of course was just recently remade.
It was. It is fantastic. It was remade by Phil Wickham. Phil Wickham, what I love about it is that he kept the chorus
Mhm.
and it sounds just like authentic to the original Rich Mullins version in the
Mm.
chorus, but he made it a little bit more contemporary with all new verses that have a bit of a beat to it to
Yeah.
kind of drive the song along.
Instrumentation
Oh,
just slightly different
it's
through the verses.
so
and
good.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. He actually, his dad was Johnny Appleseed. I mean, not quite. His dad was John Mullins, but his dad was also a tree farmer.
Okay.
So
I
like
was a
John
little
Chapman,
confused for a
Johnny
minute.
Appleseed, and his ancestors were Quakers. Johnny Appleseed, a
Oh,
Quaker as
right.
well.
Okay.
So yeah, it was just as I was reading through his, his story.
Yeah.
But Rich Mullins, our throwback artist, and this song number 15
Okay.
back in 1989, still true today. It's called "If I Stand." Sorry, I'm gonna have to listen to this song
That's
in the
okay.
off air, just because I love this song.
That's okay. Yeah.
So
I can.
you and K Rita
you
talk
and I
amongst
can
yourselves.
chat up our people online. We did also hear from Joan Lampman and
Okay.
Larry Gilligan. So thank you both for letting us know that you're here and checking in.
Mhm.
Yeah, just really appreciate everyone who is engaging with us in this off-air experience. I actually have a request for those of you who are chatting along or listening along. I am looking for local businesses who would like to help sponsor a week's giveaway by donating a gift card. So if there is a business out there, you don't have to ask them. I'll ask them. But if there's a business out there that you know that you think would like to participate in this, would you give us a call or, text or email, whatever, so that I can contact them and see if they'd like to help donate a gift card? I've made a couple of those phone calls already to local businesses, and the feedback has been tremendous, and we have been very blessed, and you all are going to love some of the giveaways we have coming up in the coming weeks, just as much as I know you've loved the ones we've had so far. So yeah, any local recommendations would be super helpful.
Now, you've made some phone calls already.
Yes.
And how's the response been?
It's been great.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they're
Yes.
like, yeah. And
Oh.
so don't feel like they might not want to be involved, because first of all, it's exposure for them, which
It
is
is,
great.
yeah. And actually, one of the local businesses I talked to yesterday, his immediate response was, "Oh, wow. Thank you so much for thinking of us.
Really?
We are so grateful that you've called and
Awesome.
asked this." So that's what I mean. And also, you don't have to ask them. I will talk to them. But I don't know, every little mom and pop in every town and, every little village or whatever. So just any recommendations, businesses you like, drop them in the chat, send us a text, email me, terry@wrgn.com.
And-
would love to know those.
Yeah, and one other thing, if we have a giveaway some week that
Mm-hmm.
is a business that is far away from you, so if we have some from the Lehigh Valley or something,
Right.
and you're like, well, I'm from Dallas, we will substitute.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. And there also will be giveaways from local businesses in the Virgin Islands
Mhm.
that are not here in Northeast PA and vice versa. So on those weeks, we're not going to say, oh, well, the gift card this week is from Seaside Market in St. Croix, so there's nothing for PA. It's never going to be like that. We will either do like a national kind of a gift card, or we will have another local business to Northeastern PA who has provided something for us to give away. So not every week is sponsored, but we sure appreciate as many sponsors as we can get along the way.
All right, 10 seconds. Terry can't see when we do the Throwback Thursday. She doesn't know when we're coming back.
I mean, I can
so I have
see,
to.
but I can't see the countdown.
Yeah, I can't see the song. Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. Have you seen the size of Terry's screen here in the studio?
Got a little vision problems.
Oh, I do love that song from Rich Mullins, If I Stand. Great music, even back in 1989, so applicable even today. Sometimes you hear a song from 89 and you go, that was 1989. You mentioned that as far as Carmen was concerned.
Yeah, so when I was young, I couldn't tell you if it was definitely 89, but it was like in the 87 to 92 range,
In that era.
Yeah. My parents took me to a Carmen concert, and then recently someone had donated to like the yard sale, I think, Carmen CD. So I was like, oh, I wonder what this sounds like.
Did you get one? Did you get it and listen to it?
I
or no?
didn't buy it.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I listened to it. And I was like,
Okay.
ooh, that's very dated. It just didn't age so well. That's also my opinion.
Well, I
Some
mean,
people will think it's great.
no, I agree. I think there are some songs that definitely you listen to it, and the second you hear like the first 5 notes, like name that tune,
Right. Yeah.
you go, oh yeah, that was an 80s song. And both in secular and in
Yeah,
Christian
oh, yes,
dance.
of course.
But at the same time, there are other songs that, for whatever reason, have like that one we just played from Rich Mullins that age well. You
They
can listen to
do.
it now and go.
Mhm.
You may hear the production value of the 80s
Right.
in the
Yes.
song,
Mhm.
but the content of the song and
The
even the
phrasing
phrasing and
and- yep.
sound just
Mhm.
carries through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of Stephen Curtis Chapman does that.
Mhm.
They have aged well. I mean, when I saw him recently, I just felt like I was at a Today concert
Yeah.
of like his latest album. Nothing
Exactly.
felt really dated
Yeah.
or anything. Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the scriptures are that way as well. I mean, we can
That's
look
right.
at the scriptures. They are just as true today as
mhm,
when they were written 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago or
mhm,
whatever.
right.
And our Bible quiz question.
Is let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to blank each one.
All right. That is the Bible quiz. Fill in that blank, your right answer, your entry for our Go To Grocery Store card giveaway today. So do it now, either online or 800-245-3688. And then World Emoji Day today. So what emoji was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year? Was it the clapping hands, the face with tears of joy, or the smiling face with heart-shaped eyes? I'm tossing out clapping hands. I am going to go different than you, Terry.
Okay,
So the leaderboard will change today, one way or
Well,
the other.
maybe. Unless the answer is the one neither of us go with.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. If the answer is clapping hands, we'll still be 6-6.
That's right.
But I am going with the face with
Okay.
tears of joy.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know that I would describe it that way. I would say it was
Happy
laughing so
or
hard
something?
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Is the way I would have described it.
Okay.
But, you know,
Yeah, whatever. Looks like we also heard from David. Hi, David. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you connecting with us. I think I mentioned Larry Gilligan, right? Okay, just want to make sure. Hi,
Yep.
Larry. We see you and we're thankful for you. Thankful for you checking in today.
now do we know if Instagram is showing up yet on our chat or no? Not. Okay. They're still working on things for Instagram.
They are. Now,
Yeah.
I know Q is watching it and putting the comments in our internal
Okay.
thread here so we can see them. And that's where we saw Lisa Lynn Madeira. So thankful there.
We actually have a couple more that have tuned in. Hi, Elizabeth and Sandy. We see you. Thank you for tuning in. And also hi to Judy as well. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Whether it's for 5 minutes or the whole show, we appreciate that you're here and that you check this out.
Yeah, so since we've been doing this, Tim, one of the fun, I'll put that in quotes, fun evening activities that Don and I have been doing,
Are you
Is-
rewatching?
sitting down and watching on the television
Oh.
when my face is this big.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of,
Disconcerting.
cringy. Those earrings didn't match. Or why did I think
one of
that in
those. huh?
face? Or, that was a stupid thing to say.
Well, I did think about that this morning. I was getting ready to hop on the motorcycle, and of course, I put my helmet on, and I'm like, "Oh, I never had to worry about this
I know.
before." But when I take my helmet off, I wind up with helmet head.
Right.
And I have been so busy this morning that I have not looked in the mirror. So hopefully,
Oh,
helmet head not too bad.
not
today.
too bad.
Okay, good.
No.
Thank
I
you
know
for that
Dan was like,
reassurance.
Dan's like, man, I'm gonna have to wear a shirt with a collar.
He does wear. He tends to wear graphic T-shirts.
He does, yeah.
With either the Phillies or the any of his sports teams.
Yeah.
Eagles.
What's the hockey called?
What's the the
Hockey?
hockey team? You mean?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, Flyers.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not. I know football, but that's about it. And Yankees.
Yeah, he's all Philadelphia
He
teams.
is.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Dan will be back on Monday, by the way.
And you know what?
What?
I got to see a beautiful, smiling, happy picture of him with his family
Uh-huh.
on their vacation.
Yeah.
And it just makes me so happy that he's having a relaxing, good time
It
at the
is.
beach, good weather,
It
know.
is, yeah.
And I'm glad he gets a little respite.
And
as we all need from
we have
time
tried
to time.
not to bother him at
Yes.
all with anything. There's some changes that are coming up this weekend. And I was like, okay, I got to figure this out because I'm not gonna. This is on our automation because I don't want to bother Dan. I don't want to,
Yep.
put that on himself. I think we're good to go. But if you hear any mistakes this weekend, it could be my fault.
Don't
So-
blame Dan.
Yeah, right. Don't blame Dan because we haven't bothered him. Just let him enjoy his time at the beach. And you said he has had good weather because I haven't.
All
paid
the
attention
pictures
to it.
I saw were beautiful
good.
sunsets and beautiful weather, puffy clouds, all of that.
Yeah.
So. TGD, I wanted to say something to you based on a comment
And
pretty
seconds.
recently. Oh, you said something about you would enter. Where is it?
That's Blanca and Real Love. Well, it is time, Terry.
Oh boy,
I know. This morning has flown by, as it always does on a Throwback Thursday.
it does. There's
Yeah.
so much to talk about.
Yeah. So a Thursday thrown back to 1989. Back in 1989, the end of the Soviet-Afghan War.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
1989. Now, unfortunately, Afghan's not gotten a whole lot better, but that's the way it goes. Now,
Yeah.
how about this one too, Terry? GPS.
Was invented?
GPS satellite was placed into orbit, the first of 24,
Oh,
back in 1989.
like Garmin type satellite?
That's exactly right.
Oh,
That's exactly
okay.
right. Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if you remember when you got your first,
Garmin
GPS,
or whatever.
yeah, whatever.
There's a couple of them. I don't
Yeah.
remember what they all were. I do not remember.
Okay.
I just know that it was nothing anywhere near as good as what we have today.
That is exactly right. I remember my first GPS. I put the thing in. It took minutes, and not seconds like
Right.
it does now, but minutes for it to find the satellites, and you had to be out in the middle of a field to do it.
Yes,
I mean,
and-
you weren't going to find it in the house or anything like
Mm-mm.
that. Now you turn on your GPS on your phone,
Mhm.
and you've got it instantly.
That's right. And the other thing I remember is, let's say you made a wrong turn or you decided to go to a different way. It would say recalculating. Recalculating.
And it would take a while.
Recalculating.
I mean,
Oh,
you've
and it's
passed
like-
3 more roads that you could have
Right.
turned on.
and then it would recalculate to 3 roads earlier because
Yeah.
it's still getting caught up. So
Exactly. So
we have come a
lots
long way.
changed. We
Yeah.
have indeed. Well, it's time to take a look at the Bible quiz answer. So I will read the question and you can fill it in when we get there, Terry.
Will do.
Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to.
Answer each one.
There you go. And where was that found?
That was in Colossians 4:6. Although I did say earlier that it sounds like it could be in Proverbs.
It does.
Yeah,
it
it's got
really
that
does.
like just wisdom.
Watching
you
your
know.
speech.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So important. And we do. I mean, too often we react rather than respond.
Mhm.
And it's very easy for us to do. We think before we speak.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, we speak before we think.
right.
I
Yes.
obviously was not thinking before I spoke there. And so it's much more important for us to pause for a minute before we give the
Mhm.
answer. So yeah.
That's right.
Now, World Emoji Day, we're going to see what happens on the leaderboard today. What emoji was named the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year? I have not yet looked at the answer, Terry.
I did.
Okay. So
With sadness.
I'm going to have to. Oh, okay. That bodes well for me. I'm going to have to do it here and see. So your answer was with sadness.
My answer was smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
Yeah, not so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks. Love
Not
that.
so
Love
much. My answer was the face with tears of joy.
that.
Oh, yeah. So Dan going to take a step ahead in the leaderboard for today.
Congratulations, Dan.
Yeah. But
I'm not actually happy for you.
I can take a little credit on this
You
one
can,
because we
yes.
did bump up now.
Yes.
6 to 7 on the July leaderboard. We still got lots of month left. Though,
Oh, we
Terry.
do. We do. There's lots of time and there'll be, daily double questions and lots of things to do and ways to collect more points for us.
Exactly. We would love to connect with you however you are listening, whether it's over the air on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or with your phone calls. Either way, all day, you can give us a call here at WRGN or WIVH, 800-245-3688. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram so that you can know when we go live. Right now, it's time for the news. All right.
I still can't find that comment from TGD, but he said something like he would call in and answer if he had an answer. Oh, is it? Okay.
If he had what?
If he had anything to say.
Oh,
Well, all you need to do is just give the answer. And I mean, the answer was answer.
exactly. I mean, it couldn't have gotten any easier.
No, it
What is the
couldn't have.
answer?
No.
Answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We encourage you, all of you that are watching on our off-air experience, just let us know the answer to the question. Look it up. It's an open book quiz every day. And then this way you can get yourself into the running for the week's gift card.
Yeah.
So-
Now, TGD did have something to say about the leaderboard.
Oh?
Yeah. And our emoji today.
Oh, yeah. Dan will be crying tears of joy, and I will have the river of sadness pouring out of my eyes. No, there's lots of July left for me to take the lead and get the. Well, we can't say what the prize is. Yet,
Right.
But
Yeah.
The good news is it's close, so
Yeah,
It is.
it's not like
One
you're
point.
digging yourself out of a hole.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not
Yeah.
far off.
One
Now, I don't know. Does you're an Apple person?
I
You're
am.
an Android person. I know that when you text someone and you hit that emoji thing on Android, it gives you your most
Yes.
recent.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, what's like? Does the same thing on Apple?
Yes.
So I wanted to find out from each of you what is your most recent emoji.
Heart.
Okay.
What's
I gotta unmute
Oh,
myself.
she was muted.
Mine's the one where like the hands are like this by the face.
Oh, like
Oh.
I'm so cute.
I don't know if I would say that, but
I always thought that was a hug.
Oh,
No.
really?
I don't know why.
So it's like the hands coming around
Yeah,
to give you a hug.
I
Okay.
guess. I'm
Oh.
probably wrong.
I always thought it was like
What's your second one?
laughing, like just like a haha.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine is the face with the 3 hearts, like I said.
Okay.
So heart
Mine-
and face with 3 hearts.
Okay, my
Yeah.
number one, or my most recent one, was the smiley face with the tears of joy,
Okay.
but the tilted.
Tilted one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Rita said you used that one
Yes.
more than the straight up one.
Oh yeah.
My other one was, as I said, the winky face.
Okay.
Yeah, those were my 2 most recent.
Now sometimes you send me the one where the head is tilted and like one eye is bulging out.
Oh,
and,
yeah, the
you know,
crazy,
the crazy,
yeah.
or whatever one.
Yeah.
So that one is fun. Although I never send it, I like getting it.
Now, the other one that I do use a lot, you do like getting it? See, Doug doesn't like getting that one. when
I
text
do because it's just kind of like, whatever.
Oh,
Like we're
okay.
all losing it over here or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the other one I do use a lot is the one where the teeth are out like this, but it's not a smile. It's like, that's the one I use.
That's like a tense one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tense a lot. I don't know. I thought it was pretty relaxed, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like I'm gritting my teeth and trying to hang in there.
Yeah.
See, that's what I
pretty
mean.
much what it is.
I thought it was like you're nervous. Like
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. My other, actually, I think maybe my favorite one, but I don't use it a lot, is the head upside down. Like the world is on its head.
Oh.
Everything's nuts. Like
Well, I could use that one just about every day.
I know. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So, well, we are so thankful again for all of you who have checked in, chimed in, liked, commented, subscribed, followed, all of that.
Speaking
So,
of comments, there is one comment on our off air that we've got to mention,
Yeah. Okay.
and that is Joan, because she says, "Is there an emoji for eye roll?" Yes, there is.
yes, there is.
There is. She said she had a boss that used to chide her about doing that in front of a client.
Oh,
If you are an expressive person, Terry is an expressive
that's right.
person.
Yep.
That poker face.
I've had
Hard-
people say that you have a face with subtitles.
Oh,
when
really?
Oh, to
yeah,
you, talking about you.
yeah.
You do.
So yeah, expressive.
yeah,
I
I do
understand
too,
your
yeah.
pain, Joan. I
You
I've
can
done the same.
relate. Yeah.
I don't know if I've rolled my eyes, but I definitely have an expressive face, and so does
Yeah.
Terry.
Yep. Yep.
I think that people probably, at the risk of sounding, like a male chauvinist,
Uh-huh.
I do think that ladies tend to be more expressive. On
Well,
their-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think that sounds like a male chauvinist,
Okay,
but
good.
I think that it's, in general, like women are communicators and women are sharers,
Right.
and we're not always looking for a response. We're just looking for people to listen.
It's not about the name.
That's right.
Have you seen that?
I've heard it from you,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
but I don't remember the whole thing.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah,
for another
we'll
time.
talk about that next
Yeah.
time. Yeah. Well, thank you guys again, and we'll be back tomorrow for one last day toward our Go to Grocery Store giveaway gift card.
All right. Bye bye.